Everyone, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm trying out a lot of new settings here. First time streaming, by the way, with my Nintendo Switch. I'm curious where my face is. Where's my face? I'm not seeing my face right now. Just give me a second. I'm clicking away. I am clicking a little bit too far from my mouth. There we go. This is a bit better. I think a bit closer to the mic. And OBS is having a war. It's like for some random reason, it is connecting, reconnecting, and effectively just going to war. And let's see if I can see what is happening here. Why is it constantly connecting? You guys hear me? Because first of all, can you hear me? Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Can you hear me now? What is going on? Hold on. OBS is I am so serious. It is fighting YouTube. It is honestly fighting YouTube. Why is it connecting and reconnecting all the time? You know what? I am just gonna turn all notification off for OBS because I am getting spammed. Hey, just quick check up. Scott, can you hear me? Check up. Is the sound good? Is everything working? Besides my face, which is still not there, but I'll get that fixed in a second. Loud and clear. That's amazing. All right, cool. Now, I honestly don't know because I thought initially that I would be able to. Oh, there I am. Hello. Hello, friends. Hey, welcome back. It's yours truly. Not sure. I think that I didn't really pay attention to like the settings and everything. Something that I should have done, maybe perhaps prior to this stream, is I thought I could stream in 4K. I cannot. Shortest answer. I cannot stream in 4K. I don't know why. Perhaps it's some functionality that you kind of get over time, or maybe after a certain threshold. Maybe you have to pay for it. I have no idea. Regardless, what's happening right now, just to be sure that you're getting this straight from the source, is I have a whole new setup. It's not like new. It's like two different things. For example, the console I'm playing on is the Nintendo Switch 2, and I am using a new capture card. Still the same brand, Elgato. This time with a 4KX, and I'm using OBS as my software. Perhaps I need to maybe upgrade it or do something like that. I don't know. Regardless, a lot of things have changed in the settings because I had to like redo the entire setup, and I am no expert when it comes to OBS. I watch certain videos, get stuff done, and then forget about it. And then when things don't work, then shit, I need to watch another video. So that's how I go about it for now. Anyway, welcome in, Scott. How are you doing, bro? First and foremost, how are you doing? It's been a while for me, though. Been a while for me since I last streamed. And, yeah, a lot of stuff has happened in the meantime, but I think that should be good from now on. Just live being live. Yeah, absolutely. On my behalf, by the way, just... on the physical side on the physical realm of life, I tore a hamstring, my left leg's hamstring. I was doing some squat variations at the gym and then tore that muscle. And when I tell you that shit hurts, it hurts massively. And then the recovery time is like 5 to 6 weeks. And this happened like 2 weeks ago. And I thought I was recovering super fast because I thought I was superhuman, but I was not. Huh. I felt good after 2 weeks. Then I started doing all the shenanigans, thinking that I am some kind of, that I do have some kind of super healing factor. And then it came back with a vengeance. And now I feel like the world is crumbling. Generally, because I am, it's tough out. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, so. Great stuff, as you can see. Oh shit. Today I am going to continue the search or the hunt for the live shiny decks that I started a couple of months ago. I think almost a year ago now. I'm not really sure how many months, but it's been a while, and I was really hoping to finish this before the Switch 2 came out. Or as a matter of fact, I hope to finish this before the new Pokemon game came out, which is Legend CA, of course. And I may be able to do it now with the Nintendo Switch 2, which is this console is the upgrade we all deserve. And we shouldn't be paying 450 or 460, 490, 500, whatever, how many you paid by that time. But yeah, it's quite expensive. But Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has never been this good. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, I introduce you to a 60 FPS Pokemon Scarlet and Violet game. It is unbelievable. It's great, dude. It is great. It's the best thing that could have ever happened. Now, I am having a little bit of a weird situation here happening. I don't know. My audio, for some random reason, is playing as if I'm back in the home screen menu, but I'm not. So whatever you're probably listening to right now is not what I'm listening to, which is strange. But I guess that's you know, growing pains. Anyway, we're gonna go back to the Paldea region real quick, and there we're just gonna take a hello, can I zoom in? There we go. Oh shit, no, back. Another cool thing is that the Nintendo Switch 2 controller is a bit bigger. It's so much better on my hands. It's really nice. I don't have the Pro controller yet. I was going to buy it, but it's a bit expensive, you know, all the things together. It's kind of crazy. And I did buy the Mario World bundle. I did, but I played it for a little bit. Let's see. So YouTube is screaming at me again. Ah, strange. I don't even know. Wait, what is going on? I am so flabbergasted right now. Just give me a second, guys. It's so strange. What is happening? Okay, so hold on. Ah, there we go. I finally got it working. It's amazing. Okay, now I'm listening to the same sound you guys are listening to. Now I'm not gonna get distracted or confused. Now I can get on with my story, okay? So as I was saying, I got a Nintendo Switch 2. I got a 4K capture card from Elgato. My live shiny hunt for the live shiny decks has started again. I mean, I need to finish it before Pokemon CA comes out. And I think with the Nintendo Switch 2, that's gonna be possible because shiny hunting on this console is amazing. I did get the upgrade for the Pokemon Scarlet, which is the version that I'm playing. And it is the best thing ever. However, I also did get Mario World, to answer your question, Scott. And did I play it? Actually, I turned it on, but didn't really play it. I was just driving around and I spent like 20 minutes on it. And then after that, I just quit the game because, quite frankly, I was really more interested in Pokemon Scarlet. I do have the Switch 1 Pro controller, and I have no idea whether or not it's compatible. I haven't tried it yet, but look at this. It's right here. See, this is the Switch 1 Pro controller. I'm not sure if it can connect to the Switch 2, but if that's the case, that's amazing because that saves me a lot of money because then I don't have to buy a new one. Anyway, so you got your appendix removed. Ouch. That's crazy, Scott. That's tough, man. That's really tough. But over time, it just gets better from there. So I've been sick. I tore my hamstring, my left leg, and I have been in not the best physical condition ever since. But yeah, just happy to be back here on YouTube. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, you can do it for this. Okay, nice. I'll do it after this stream, by the way, so that I can take time to just play around. All right, so one of the first things that I would like to start off with, and let me see. So I got this thing. I just made a video about it. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. Drop a like and help me out, you know, reach more people through the algorithm. It is a nice gift. It's the newest mystery gift that was distributed yesterday. And it's just this careful nature well-trained, epic Incineroar that you should actually claim if you haven't. So I'm gonna put it in the boxes now, just real quick. And I definitely need to do some work here because my boxes, holy moly, it is over full. I have so many Pokemon, it's ridiculous. All right, so where did we left off last time? I don't even remember. It's been a while, guys, so give me a sec. That's the wrong one. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Okay, Pokedex. Well, as a matter of fact, you know what? We should actually look at the map and see what we have. We have the Porygon 2 event actually happening right now, as we all know. There is a 7-star rate Porygon 2 as well, which I already did. We got a Medicham on the map. We got a Silicobra. I already have that shiny, but I believe that I need another one, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and check in the boxes. This game plays so smooth. It's ridiculous. But again, it hurts me that I cannot stream in 4K, man. It should be a thing. And it's probably a thing. But I may not have what it takes to stream in 4K just yet. Need to go ahead and figure out what it is. But for now, just 1080p with a super high bitrate. YouTube is not agreeing with me right now. Sometimes it gives me a couple of notifications telling me that, hey, man, it's too high, bruv. It's too high. Okay, so Silicobra starts with an S. Where is it? So that's Sandaconda. That's its evolution. That's not what I'm looking for. The SE. Yeah, right there. I think that I only have one. Oh, never mind. I have 3. Haha, good. Good to know. And there is something like in the middle of the chat. That's why I'm not able to kind of see what you're saying right now, Scott. I need to switch in between whatchamacallit, in between windows. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I was also going to multi-stream on different platforms. That's something I need to figure out very soon as well. Okay, so you've noticed that I've been on Scarlet and Violet, well, on Scarlet quite a bit. Have you been shiny hunting off stream? I've been just running around, experiencing the new 60 FPS Scarlet and Violet, or Scarlet game for myself, because I was stunned. I was in disbelief that this game actually plays the way it plays, which makes me feel some type of way, because honestly, we shouldn't have to buy a Switch to experience the game like this, but hey, it is what it is. But I was indeed just running around through mass outbreaks and just trying my luck to see if I can actually find some shiny Pokemon, but not particularly really trying. I've been on Sword and Shield a lot more. Hold on. I almost broke my headset. But I've been on Sword and Shield a lot more, honestly, and I did get quite a few shiny Pokemon on that game as well, which is nice. I didn't really make a video about it, but I'm just telling you right now, okay? That's all. Where is the date and time? Am I tripping? Notifications. Sleep. What? Wait, what? System updates. Oh yeah, date and time. Okay, got it. Oh, I need to toggle this off like this, and perhaps like maybe just press OK. Does it actually switch everything? Oh, that's funny. I heard like a different sound this time when I press OK. All right, nothing changed. Just go back. UK time. Is it UK time? Yeah, well, kind of is. Okay, it did change now, so that's nice. But yeah, I hope that answer was sufficient. And it's kind of annoying now because we have this event going on and Porygon 2 is everywhere. And I'm really trying to get like some different Pokemon, especially the first stage evolution. And the thing is also we need to... Oh, Weasel. Hey, well, let's go ahead and take a look if we can actually get ourselves a shiny Weasel. But go ahead and let me know, by the way, Scott, have you been playing this game at all? And did you get the Switch too? What in particular are you looking for? Well, right now, everything that I don't have yet. That's the actual truth. I don't really care what appears. I am just going to try and see if I can more or less find... Oh, wait a second. I need a water type Pokemon if I want to clear this out. It's also so refreshing the fact that this game is running at a steady... Well, I would say in the 59 to 60 FPS. It's really nice. I didn't even need a sandwich, so I think it would be a great idea for me to actually get out of the water and eat a sandwich for that water type. Right on. Nice, man. So tell me, what has been your experience so far with the Nintendo Switch 2? With me, it's great, man. It feels amazing, by the way, on your hands. It feels like a premium product, which I honestly believe it is, because it's not cheap. It is not cheap, bro. It is not cheap. Let's see if I can just give me a second. I'm trying to get through all my saved websites where I have a website where I have a bunch of sandwiches combination. There we go. So I found the fire. Oh, water. Here we go. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 cucumbers and 2 noodles and 2 spicy. So cucumber, noodles, spicy. All right, let's see if that works. Did I save the game? Hold on. I need to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. This game feels so different, guys. It's unbelievable. It's like worlds apart from the Nintendo Switch 1. It is what it is. Right. So let's see. Cucumber, I said 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna use 1 and 1 noodle, right? And 1 noodle. Let's see if we can actually get the exact same result. And 2 spicy, okay? Let's go with a silver pick. Hey, Jason, welcome in, brother. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hold on, I'll get back to you in a second, Scott. Let me just try and get this sandwich done, which is probably the most disgusting sandwich I've ever seen. Look at this. I think if somebody would ever make a sandwich like that and give it to me, I would fight that person. Straight up. I'll be throwing hands. Like, are you serious? Look at this. It's like noodles on top of a piece of a slice of bread. Like, god damn, bro. That's crazy. All right, so Scott, you have been playing Mario Kart and you love it. Street Fighter 6, you love it, and you're also loving the GameCube support as well, and can't wait to play the Colosseum Gale of Darkness. Now, that is a good point. I have never played Gale of Darkness. Never played that game, and I just got the poison sandwich, which is not the right one. Now, hey, by the way, this is also another thing that you guys need to pay attention to. I just reset the game. Look at this. Just pay attention. Look at how fast this loads. Usually we had to wait, man. We had to wait ages, and now it's here. Look, I press A, and usually it takes like 15 to 20 seconds before the actual game shows, and now it's right here. Look, it's not even that. It didn't even took that long. It's amazing. The loading time is incredible. All right, let's see. So I guess I'll have to follow the rules in this situation. So it told me that I need 4 cucumbers. And wait, was that noodles or was that something else that I looked at? Hold on. Noodles. Okay, so I did have the right. Too spicy. Okay, here we go. Golden pig this time. Now, let's go ahead and make the most disgusting sandwich in the history of Pokemon. First and foremost, I think I'm just gonna have to put a lot of cucumbers down. Let's see, something like that. And it's this game plays so much better, man. It doesn't lag, at least. Well, it does lag, by the way. I need to stay consistent with my opinion. The game runs at steady 60 FPS, and we just lost a cucumber there, but it's fine. But there are things, you know, the game is not flawless. No, it's not. Just like every other games, there are glitches and things here and there, but just the overall experience for your general casual player, this game is fantastic on the Switch too. 100%. And like I said, I haven't experienced Mario Kart, actual Mario Kart World, because I didn't really I opened it and then I played for like 5 or 10 minutes. And I was like, what am I doing? I'm not even paying attention. So I'm not generally enjoying that game because I'm not paying attention. So I just closed it off. Oh, there you make it in real life. Well, if we hit 7K subscribers, clip this. Go ahead and clip this. If we hit 7K, well, when we hit 7K subscribers, okay, I will make this exact sandwich. I will put 24 slices of cucumber on a slice of bread. And I will cook some noodles and I'll put it on top. Now, I do not promise that I will eat it, but I am willing to make it. Hey, Al, welcome in, bro. Good to see ya. Oh, congratulations, Jason's on the Discord server. Feel free to promote it here in the chat as well. I mean, we are just one big family, and I'm glad to see ya. Sparkling Power, 3, Title, and Humong. Okay, now we're ready. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think there's a lady anywhere, but gentlemen, look at this. Look at how fast this play. I have no idea how it looks on YouTube, by the way, so bear with me, but we have a massive amount of Pokemon spawning now with the Nintendo Switch too. So effectively, shiny hunting should be, oh, very easy. Oh, don't fight it. All right. So it should, in theory, be very easy because we have just a massive amount of Pokemon spawning everywhere. And we got the first one, ladies and gentlemen. World record within 10 seconds. Shiny Magikarp. GG's in the chat. Oh, man. Here we go. See, this game is about to make me go crazy. Oh, my God. I mean, it's not the shiny we were looking for because obviously we're doing the mass outbreak, but we just got a shiny Magikarp. That's insane. Oh my god. I mean, I already have like a bunch of shiny Magikarps, but you know, it's nice to see that the Sanders actually works. Yeah, the game is actually playable, bro. We finally got what we were supposed to get in the first place. And I am definitely here for it, and it's incredible, dude. One of the things that I genuinely don't like that much about this upgrade is the fact that, see the distance, bro. On the Nintendo Switch 1, all those Pokemon in the bag would have despawned by now. But right now, you really have to go super, super far if you want to despawn everything and anything on your screen. So it's a bit tricky when it comes to these types of hunt. And obviously, I should be using a water type now that I think about it. So I need to be beating some Pokemon. Hold on. Perhaps we should use this shiny Poliwrath. Oh, leave me alone. Like that. There we go. Wow, that Poliwrath is super slow swimmer, by the way. So, but yeah, adjusting overall the quality, it's super smooth. It's really nice. We're playing at a steady 60 FPS. Well, at least I don't know if it's a steady 60 FPS or it feels like it, but it is so much better. Yeah, it's amazing. It's hey Sebastian, welcome in. Welcome in, bro. Yeah, it plays so much better, dude. Shiny hunting, and I kid you not, like everyone playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, if you are a person who's trying to like find shiny Pokemon, or you're doing a challenge like I am doing, trying to get the living shiny decks on your game, bruh, you need to get yourself a Nintendo Switch 2 and play this game. You will have the time of your life, as everything runs so smooth, and the amount of Pokemon spawning all around your main character is insane. Before we had like a maximum, I think, of like 15, and if there was a shiny Pokemon appearing at that exact moment, you would have 16, and that would be the absolute maximum. But right now, I've been in situations where I could generally count more than 30 Pokemon at one time on my screen. Now, if that doesn't tell you that this is incredible, then I don't know what will, man. This is amazing. Flying types works as well. What do you mean? Wait, did I miss something, Scott? Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, good point. Maybe that's what you're trying to say. You know, one of the things that I used to do when I shiny hunt as well, like in different terrain or difficult terrain, is I like to fly around the area instead of running back and forth or resetting with like the picnic method. Flying is also buttery smooth. It's crazy. But yeah, I effectively just showed you guys that within like 5 seconds after activating the sandwich, we got a shiny Magikarp. It's not the shiny we're looking for because obviously we're doing a mass outbreak for Weasel. But without a doubt, I don't think it's gonna take that long before it actually shows. I think one of the downsides, by the way, of having an increased amount of Pokemon spawning at one time in the game is that it doesn't necessarily only spawn the Pokemon you want, right? It spawns everything, bruv. It spawns everything. So we're in the middle of a mass outbreak for Buizel, but you can clearly see that there is a Magikarp over there, and there is this little thing here, which is an Azurill, and then we have another one, which is Arrokuda right there. So these are Pokemon that I am not particularly hunting right now, but they do spawn because I have this feeling that maybe the mass outbreaks have a limitation. I have not yet tried it out, but this is just a theory. I think that there is a cap. If you're in the middle of a mass outbreak, you cannot have all the Pokemon from the mass outbreak being the one and only Pokemon that spawns around you. You just cannot do that. That's my feeling. Haven't tested it, but each and every time that I try it, that's more or less the end result that I get. But yeah. And by the way, wasn't like Poliwrath Pokedex in one of the older games, like it was one of the fastest swimmer or something like that? Man, he's super slow in this game. But it is fine. And the birds in the sky fly at more than 1 frames per hour. 1 frame per hour. My man just went and said it. Yeah, they can actually just regularly fly, like on a regular speed, on a normal speed. It's impressive. But you know, at the very beginning when I opened up my Nintendo Switch and started playing this game and experiencing the way that I am experiencing it right now with you guys, I felt joy, but I also felt a little bit of disappointment. And I generally don't want to be like the bearer of bad news, because I'm an upbeat person. I like positivity, and I always like to share that type of feeling to anyone and everyone around me, including family, acquaintances, and friends, and you name it. But I just couldn't stop thinking about the fact that this game should have never been released on the Switch 1. It should have never. Honestly, it shouldn't. This is, quite frankly, with the update, this is a Switch 2 game. It's not a Switch 1 game. It's a Switch 2 game. And, but yeah, enough about that complaining. Let's not continue on down that road, man. We got a Switch 2, we're playing, and let's have some fun. There's a shit ton of Pokemon spawning all around me. It's a good time, and I believe we are set up for success here. At least within the upcoming months, I believe that I'll be able to complete the live shiny decks at this pace. Honestly, I truly believe that. Did I get the Mario Kart bundle? The answer is yes, I did. And perhaps if you guys want it, just let me know in the chat. Just type in Mario Kart World if you want me to play Mario Kart World during a live stream. I obviously will not jump from this live stream, which is Pokemon Scarlet, to playing Mario World right now, but I will then create a new stream on perhaps maybe tomorrow, maybe next weekend, I don't know. But if there is enough people who want to either participate or play together on that game, you are absolutely free to let me know that you would like that, and I'll be here. I'll generally be here. And also I did watch the I want to say this, but I did watch the you know, the new games that are coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 over time. And oh man, I don't remember the name exactly of that last game. I think it was like a Switch 2 exclusive, like the very last game that they showed. It was some kind of Bloodborne type of game. I don't know. It looked fantastic to me. I'm not familiar with that type of game, but something inside me told me, hey man, you need to get this game. And it's probably gonna be a 90-euro game too. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm willing to invest that much though. I bought the Nintendo Switch 2 with the intention of only playing yeah, Pokemon. Which is like a terrible idea. Why would you spend so much money just to play Pokemon? Are you insane? Yeah, I am insane sometimes. I'm sorry. Yeah, Duskbloods. Yeah, that game, dude. That game. Yeah, man. I don't know. Do you guys have any experience with that? Is that like a completely new game, or is that like a sequel or a prequel to another game that already exists in the past? I don't know, man. Hey, Pikachu, I did see your comment. Welcome in, brother. I was just rambling about everything and nothing at the same time just now, so you don't say hi. Oh, it's completely new. Okay, nice. But it looks amazing, though. It looks really, really good. And I think that would be a game that I will I will be spending hours upon hours trying to complete. So really looking forward to that game. It looked amazing. It kind of sold me on the graphics only, so it was kind of cool. Bloodborne, yeah. See, that's what I mean. Like Bloodborne, I never played that game either, so I cannot really tell you exactly what my opinion would be. Ah, shit. Good to know, Sebastian. Thanks for letting me know. I think that I'm gonna look at it soon. Yeah, absolutely. Now, what I'm really like, one of the other goals that I have for the Nintendo Switch 2 now that I have it is also I want to test its limitations. I want to like play a game that is supposedly very demanding when it comes to, you know, graphics and requirements of the console it's supposed to be played on. I just want to see just how the Nintendo Switch 2 kind of kind of compares to, let's say, like a PS5 or something like that. Obviously, it's gonna be inferior, but you know. Yes, you have to play Elden Ring when it comes out. All right, noted. Elden Ring is also another game that I'll probably get my hands on. Mortal Kombat 1. Wait, is that not like a super old game? It's not like Mortal Kombat 1 like a super old game. And by the way, I'm not really paying attention, but have we passed the mark of where, like, did we already get the last notification? I don't know. All right, I think I'm gonna kind of change the pace here. I'm gonna stop defeating them. Oh, shoot. You have played it personally and you were addicted. Oh, nice. And that was, what, Elden Ring? All right, so Elden Ring has an addiction problem. No, I'm just kidding. But it's good to know, though. What? I did not see that little fella. They made a new one and unfortunately released it on the Switch 1. Oh, really? Yeah, they want a lot of money. They just want to kind of make some money on both ends. I mean, hey, man, it's like two streams of income. I mean, if you can get people to buy the first version and then the second version or the improved version, I would say, which is once again the exact same game, but you know, with improved graphics and all the other stuff, then yeah, that's very good for the company. But I think that I before I went live today, I think that I saw like a brand new promotional video for a new Pokemon-like game from Sony. Was it? Anyone heard anything about that? It looks super similar though. It's like you have monsters, and I think it plays in the like somewhere in on another planet, and you have like evolutions, and it's basically Pokemon, but it's like yeah, probably something like that. I don't know. Yeah, man. I just started watching the video as I was preparing for the live stream, and then I watched like maybe 10 seconds of it. And oh man, that looked kind of nice. I was like, okay, so if this type of game, I don't even see these Azurias, they're so small. But if that game comes to life, man, and they don't get sued below the ground by Nintendo as they always do, then I think we have a great contender for any Pokemon game in the future, competitor, I would say. But I think it was by Sony. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought that I heard like the Sony soundtrack or something like that in the background. And by the way, I don't know if I am missing shiny Pokemon right now, but I'm a little bit flabbergasted. I was expecting the Weasel to show already. I don't know. I think that Magikarp really said, you know what? Hey, I'm here. You need me? Oh, that's true too. Power World is still there though. So yeah, but I think that after the lawsuit, like a lot of mechanical functionalities of the game Power World were drastically changed just to accommodate and keep it alive. I mean, yeah, man, that's kind of crazy now. Ah, shit. Man, I'm having so much trouble with this Azurill. They are super small. They blend in so well. Oh my god. But yeah, all jokes aside, guys, if you have not had a Switch or you were gifted a Switch at some point and you're looking to perhaps buy a new console, maybe a new handheld, I would almost say Nintendo Switch 2 could be a good choice. But at the same time, there's a lot of things happening currently in the marketplace where I also think that I saw Xbox releasing a new handheld console as well, which was like, I think it was called the Xbox X Alloy or something like that. Anyone heard of that? And I think that I saw, yeah, I definitely saw the design, and that thing looks kind of sick too. And I think it's like Steam compatible, so you can actually buy games on Steam, which are like $20, $15, etc. And then you can play it on that console. That's insane, though. So, yeah, it's connected to Steam. Yeah, dude, that's massive. I mean, hey, I feel like for some reason, I mean, not for some reason, it's kind of logical when Nintendo has been like, you know, a market leader for a while now, and I think there is like a huge push right now in the console world, where like companies are trying to push out comparable games or consoles that are competing directly with this handheld. For example, Nintendo Switch 2 and then the Xbox Alloy like a week later. Like those news, they are not accidentally promoted so close to one another. I think that's very tactical, but yeah, I'm just really excited to hear more about that as well. There is also the Sony part. I think Sony is also thinking of releasing a handheld. They already have one, if I'm not mistaken, but let's see. I think Digimon is also waking up and releasing new games. Wait, what? Really? Wait, is there a Digimon game now? Where can you buy that? Oh my goodness. Well, I think I don't know what happened, but I think that Buizel really is not available in this game. At least the shiny version isn't. Yeah, so I hopped on after like a year, and there's a military bases and jets and missile. It's crazy. Wait, what are you talking about, El? Hold on, let me just scroll up a little bit. Oh, you're talking about Power World. Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I was playing that game non-stop, bro. When it came out, I was playing it non-stop. But then I quickly realized that, like, maybe 6 hours out of my daily routine were gone invested in that game. And I generally cannot keep that up. I cannot play video games for that long. I have a lot of responsibilities, man. But yeah, the game was a lot of fun, but hey, when the fundamentals are changed, like certain functionalities, like actually throwing the ball and capturing a Pokemon, I think that they changed something along the lines of how to throw the ball. Like your paws will spawn right next to you rather than can come out of the ball that they were caught in. Like stuff like that kind of make the game feel a little bit weird, in my personal opinion. But hey, that's just my opinion. It's okay if we have a different one. Also, playing PlayStation games through Steam. Yeah, that's awesome too. Hey, by the way, I think that I completely missed out on also saying that, if I'm not mistaken, I think that the Nintendo Switch 2 is a console that is open for third-party games as well. So there will be a lot of third-party games coming to this console as well that you can play. Obviously, my biggest, I would say, my biggest complaint would be that if those games, let's say if third-party game developers start releasing games on a Switch 2, which they are planning on, and all these games are all digital copies that are only available through download in a game key card, I'm not buying them. I'm just not. I'm not. I like owning my shit. That's all. Wasn't Pokemon inspired by Digimon? Wait, what? Wasn't it the other way around? I could have sworn it was the other way around, but I may be mistaken as well. So you let me know. You guys can quickly Google that shit. I am in the middle of the shiny hunt. I am... Wait, is my sandwich still active? Yeah, 10 minutes. Wow. Wow, Surreal is gonna be the death of me. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, no, but that's true. That's true. That's true also. But yes and no, by the way, L. You know, consumers have already proven to kind of be able to jailbreak this game or the console. So sooner or later, you will own the device, whether you like it or not. The thing is man, how this world needs to stop moving towards subscription-based services, man. You cannot put everything in subscription-based, yeah, like services. It's just super annoying. Well, anyway, I don't know. I feel like Buizel is acting a fool right now, man. Where is it? I feel like I may have missed one or two. But yeah, you know, it's also like a fresh breath of air to see that the game is not lagging when I'm going like super fast on water. It's kind of nice. Let me just stand still for a moment. Can I zoom out? Oh no, that's the most I can zoom out. Okay. Nothing here. So how many of you do have the Switch 2 already in your possession? I really need to know, because if I'm gonna be playing Mario World anytime soon, I would definitely need a couple of you guys to be joining me as well, because that's gonna be a lot of fun. But I need to prepare beforehand, of course. So I need to know, man. You're not dropping 500 anytime, so I totally understandable. It's totally understandable. I understand. And I am not gonna be the guy trying to convince you to buy it. Honestly, I also think it's a lot of money. I think it's too much money, honestly. Too much. But like I said at the very beginning when I was complaining about the price tag, it's not the price of the console that I have the biggest issue with. It's the price of the games, man. How dare you? 89 euros? 79 euros? Even 69 euros would be the highest price that I would be probably willing to pay for a game, but it's just so much. Sale? Wait! Hey guys! L said sales! Sales? You know that is not in the dictionary or in the vocabulary of Nintendo. They don't do sale. They don't ever put anything on sale. Their games are always the same price, bruv. Nintendo does not do sales, man. Nintendo does robbery. Oh! Shots fired! Still quite a big, huge hypocrisy from my side, by the way. Just saying all this stuff and still playing their console. Huh? Yeah, I do recognize that. Don't worry. I'm not stupid. Well, there's Black Friday. Yeah. Yeah, well, there is, but there is not at the same time, price-wise. Oh my god. All right. Well, I feel like perhaps I shouldn't have chosen Buizel for this start, because how is it possible? I am generally just surprised. Like, how do I explain this? What the hell? Why is there so many Psyducks here too? Oh, I'm not even close to the mass outbreak, that's why. I mean, hey man, if you can get a Nintendo Switch 2 for perhaps 399 or perhaps just below 400 price point on any given day throughout the year, yeah, sure, go for it. What are they going to announce in the next Pokemon Present apart from CA? Well, I think they're gonna announce a new title. They have to. They have to. That is my take. They have to. I mean, Legend CA plays only in Lumio City, and the game, as far as I've been able to kind of wrap my head around it, it's more of a battle-based game, bruv. Oh my god, did we just get another shiny Magikarp? Why? Guys. Why? I'm looking for Weasel, not Magikarp. That's the second one, by the way, but okay, Allah. Jesus. You got your Switch for like 300. There's no way the price is dropping that much. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it's definitely not. Never. Let's go. Johto is on my wish list. Yeah, hey man. Hey, I would put down my signature for that. Yes, I'll pay for that. Amen to Johto. But honestly, if I were to choose, bruv, just give me Hoenn. I love Hoenn so much. Hoenn was probably one of my favorite regions of all time, besides Kanto, of course. I mean, Sinnoh was there, but it didn't have the same impact as Hoenn had with me. But Johto was cool, definitely. It's for me, it's like a nostalgia-filled region. Let's just put it that way. And then Hoenn was more like, I like this shit. This is cool. Now, after giving it some thoughts, by the way, after I had my Nintendo Switch 2 in my own hands, the physical copy, I was like, I mean, of course, there's not like a digital Nintendo Switch 2 copy. I mean, all right. Now, but when I had the Nintendo Switch 2 in my hands, right? I thought about one thing only. I was like, wait a second. This is not an OLED screen, is it? No, it's not. It's an LCD, nah? So yeah, the OLED Nintendo Switch 2 is without a doubt gonna come out soon. And when I say soon, perhaps within maybe 2 years, 2 to 3 years. I mean, I have no idea what the time frame was when the, you know, regular Nintendo Switch OLED was released, and what the time was between the release of the original one and then the OLED. I don't know how many years that was, but I think that would be a cool amount of time for it to come out. And I think every game on the Nintendo Switch 2 OLED, because I did experience the OLED on the regular Switch. Oh my god, bruv. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they are going to have to upgrade that battery to an unholy level, because it's gonna that Switch 2 is gonna be empty super fast. I mean, it's already struggling, by the way. Got a little bit of a problem on release date. I had to do like some shenanigans by turning off my Nintendo Switch 2 and doing some button pressing before I could reset the battery. But yeah, you know, the battery life just in general is really not that great either. But I mean, when you think about it, it's always a technical thing, right? You don't want to release a perfect console immediately, because then what? For the coming 10 years, you won't be able to sell anything else because everybody's content. That's what's gonna happen. I mean, we did exactly. I think you're right, Scott. I think they said we're gonna come out with the Champions game. Pokemon Champions, which is a multi-platform battle simulation. You can use Terrestrialization, Mega Evolution, and all the shenanigans in one game, or at least in one battle, which is interesting to me because, hey man, I think for the first time ever, we're gonna be able to kind of compare what is superior, Mega Evolutions to Terrestrialization, and in what situation, what is better, right? So that's something I'm really looking forward to. But at the same time, I think that by the release of CA, they're definitely gonna talk about a new title coming out. I do wonder like how closely they're gonna keep developing games after like most of us found out about the different leaks, right? Because there were like a massive amount of leaks and new titles that were gonna come out, etc. Blah blah blah. I'm just not sure if they're just gonna say fuck it, we're just gonna continue developing that what they already know, or we're gonna come out with something completely different. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so LU, what is that? 3D Mario game, the Galaxy Sunshine and Odyssey. Honestly, you're talking to the wrong guy. I never really played those games. I mean, when it comes to Mario games, I think I played Super Mario, like the old one, the OG one, and then I moved to Pokemon, and that was it. So I am not the right person to talk to about like the different Mario games that came out in the last maybe 10 years. I didn't play those games that much at all. Like, no, I'm not the right person to talk about that. But hey, if the 3D Mario games like Galaxy and Sunshine and Odyssey, if they're cool, hey man, more power to you, of course. I just not the right person to talk to about that, so I really didn't have any experience with it. But let's see. So whenever the sales, what was that? Whenever the sales for the Nintendo Switch 2 starts dropping, the OLED's gonna release. They are money hungry. Well, I believe that every company is money hungry. It's just that the volume of the hunger, that is more or less what defines, you know, kind of their actions in one way. But yeah, I mean, everybody wants money at the end of the day. It's just how much money do you want, man? Sometimes we the consumers feel like they have enough money, but they don't believe that. And it's just like a little corporate type of thing, right? Because I work in corporate as well, but it's just I think it's just something that almost every company has, like big corporations. They need to show growth year over year, so you need to, like, you know, the shareholders, they need to get their money's worth. So oftentimes, you know, staff or the whole plan, it changes to, you know, we need to make money and screw everything else. And so that's the focus. And yeah, sometimes it becomes so bad that perhaps the consumer or the customers are like, hey man, screw this, man, I don't like this, you guys are too money hungry, and you don't have the consumer in mind, so we're just simply going to exit. That is a logical you know, consequence, but doesn't always happen like that. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that what Nintendo has done over maybe 10-20 years, ever since I was a child, is they kind of leverage nostalgia to an insane degree, to the point where only the strong will say no, right? And I'm not saying I'm weak, but I'm strong because I just found the shiny Poison. Finally, Jesus Christ, that took forever. GG's in the chat, we finally did it, man. How long have I been streaming for? And I'm gonna come back to my topic. Just give me a second. Let me land. We found it. What is that, Sebastian? Imagine entering the percent, being hyped through the roof, and they close off with Pokemon Cafe Remix. I would be like, yeah, that's it, we're done, we're out. Put the Nintendo Switch 2 on sale, put it in the marketplace, sell it, buy a different console, be done with it. If that's the case, we're done. Yeah, well, yes and no. L, I think you got a good point there. The battery is way better than the Switch 1, but the games they are just more demanding. They have better graphics, so they use more power, they require more power, and therefore your battery life drops significantly faster. That's not my problem. Is that my problem? It's not my problem. If you know that whatever upgrade you're trying to push into the world requires more power, you deliver more power. But then again, then comes the other argument, like, yeah, but the game is, well, the console price is gonna go through the roof if we have to also improve the battery life to the same extent as we do the graphics of the games. Perhaps. I don't know. try it. Let's see what the market does. I don't know, man. We should try it. Like, well, why not? No, of course. I mean, we're talking about a corporation. They would never do that. They always take calculated risks. We gotta have a battle once we know the date, says Scott. Yeah, of course, 100%, man. I'm gonna be playing from my iPhone, something like that. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna be playing from my Switch too, of course. Hey, but we finally got the first Buizel, which is awesome. Two Magikarps, one Buizel. Not bad. I think that my sandwich just yeah, it finished. I think that I need to make another sandwich, unfortunately, because yeah, otherwise I'm not finding the shinies, which is kind of a bad situation, but whatever. Let's go ahead and make that disgusting sandwich one more time. And then L says Xbox is not money hungry. I mean, can you define money hungry? Because I honestly feel like every company is money hungry. They all are. It's just that Nintendo is a whole different breed when it comes to that. They're like the Predator. And I mean, the moral of the story is, hey man, if you can always just imagine this. If you're, I mean, okay, let me just be quite clear about this. I am not comparing Nintendo to criminals, okay? I am not. But I'm gonna make a little metaphoric comparison. Let's say if you're a criminal, okay? And you go rob a bank. And you get rich in the process, but you don't get caught, right? You're way more likely to try it again once the money is done, right? So then you come back and you do it a second time. And you don't get caught. You probably try it the third time, don't you? Yeah. Hey, as long as Nintendo keeps breaking records, selling games, and people are buying it, it will not change. It doesn't matter how much we complain. It really doesn't. The only way a company will ever listen the way the consumer wants is if the consumer responds with closing their wallets. That's the only way. That's just simply the reality of the world. I didn't think of it. It wasn't my invention. It's just the way it works. It is the way it works, man. That's reality for you. Anyway, just hold on, guys. I need to focus on making this disgusting sandwich. Oh my god. Who thought of this, man? How does this give me a sparkling power level 3 for water? And humongous and encounter. It's just freaking ridiculous. I mean, you know what would be nice? Actually, now that I think about it, and I'm not reading the chat just yet, guys. I'll come back to your comments in a second, but just feel free to absolutely share your opinions in the chat. But you know what would be really amazing? To me, an utopia would be if, for example, the government would put limitations on companies, game prices, console prices, and be like, nah, man, you need to stop robbing our people. Stop robbing my people, man. Stop robbing them. What the hell? And then, yeah, perhaps then we'll have a little bit of a, you know, kind of a little bit of a room to play, I guess. All right, let's see. So, what's that? Let's see. Well, okay. So Scott says, well, aren't Xbox increasing the prices? Well, I think they did for the consoles. They did. They increased their Xbox prices. I think, I'm not sure if Sony did it, but Microsoft did it. Microsoft increased the prices of their consoles. Very shortly after, the prices of the new Nintendo Switch 2 games were made public. 100% I saw that. And I mean, if the market leader is making moves, everyone else will follow. That's how the market moves. It's like a snake, and the head of the snake is Nintendo, and then the body would be all the other companies. If the head goes left, like, the body needs to follow. That's how it is. And sometimes, I mean, sometimes it's different, of course. It's not always the case, but usually that's what happens. All right, let's see. Well, what do you say here? Do you still need a malicious armor, says Pikachu? No, I don't. Thank you so much, Steel, for reminding me that. Also, I'm not sure if it's true about the prices raising, because Oblivion Remastered was only 50 bucks with $10 or Euro DLC, and it was like $3 on Game Pass. Hey, by the way, I'm just talking about Nintendo not dropping the prices. I don't know about any other console or any other gaming development agency or whatever. I think the battery only lasts like an hour when playing Cyberpunk 2077. I have never touched that game before. I don't know. You may be right, and I should try it out myself, but if that's the case, I wouldn't be surprised, because I was playing on handheld mode, not in the docked mode. I was playing Scarlet and Violet. Just that. Highest brightness, because I wanted to, you know, have not the best eyes, but I felt like from 80 to like 45% battery went like in maybe half an hour. I mean, I'm probably exaggerating, but it felt like that. I mean, everybody loves to own physical copies, man. I think everybody would agree with that, Scott. Like gatekeeping their games with having exclusive racing prizes and never listening to the people when it doesn't benefit. Yeah. But it's the same, bro. It's the same if the result that you're trying to get remains the same. Although everybody complains, then you don't really care. Wow, it doesn't matter. Like, allow people to complain, whatever. They will still buy my stuff, so why would I change? Well, one of the beautiful thing about the open market is, I would say, is if enough people complain, let's just put it that way. If enough people complain about, let's say, let's take Nintendo as an example here. If enough people say, let's say if the customer base of Nintendo says, the customers, we're not gonna buy your games anymore, we're not gonna buy your consoles, and they actually follow through on that, sooner than later, there will be another company jumping right in, creating whatever it is that those customers are looking for, and then they got those customers, and that's it. Nintendo loses. It can be as simple as that. I mean, we live in a capitalistic world, whether you like it or not. And, you know, most of the people that are really in power, you know, positions are people who are can make really tough decisions. Decisions that maybe other people with a higher EQ wouldn't be able to make, because they would be thinking of those affected. But yeah, you know, reality. And this is something that I keep saying also, like in my private life, sometimes in conversations. It's like life as it is, as we know it, is not fair. Life has never been fair, will never be fair. It will never be equal. Not everybody will have equal opportunities. That is a fairy tale. Get off that high horse. Not gonna happen. There will be people in positions that will make decisions that can piss off the world entirely, and they couldn't give two shits about it. I'm sorry, man. It's just the way it is. And yeah, and I'm not only talking about companies that make games. I'm talking about every single company on this planet, and the people that are on top of that, on those companies, you know, earning the most. Yeah, but yeah. Let's see, what do you have to say there, Scott? Have you heard about the guy who bought 40,000 of Nintendo shares just to ask about remaking it? What the fuck? Are you serious? Nah, that has to be a joke. Is that real? Somebody was so petty enough to buy $40,000 worth of shares, of Nintendo shares, just to have a word, a voice within the company to say tell them, hey man, you need to what? Remake F-Zero. Oh my god. Hey man, that's a power move, but also a dumbass move. That's so much money, man. Why are you wasting so much money for a game? Like, Jesus. But Microsoft owns Xbox, so they don't have a say in it, Cecil. Partially true. And I'm pretty sure while Xbox prices were increased, didn't PlayStation decrease their prices? You are telling me something new. I'm not aware of that. Is that true? Is that something that just happened? I don't know. I searched it and everyone says Sony is increasing prices. Oh my god. Ah, I told you so, bruv. I told you, man. Yo, there is no such thing as decreasing prices. That doesn't exist. That's a fable. It's like no, it's like a mystical dragon appearing only at night. That is not part of our reality. You know, things. Think about it. Like let's just chill, okay? Let's just chill for a moment. Let's think about it. When was the last time significant price drops happened for essential things? When was the last time that happened? Let's say for example in the technique world. Let's say in the IT world. I don't remember. I don't think that has happened anytime in the last, what, 5, 10 years? Like, just on a global scale? Prices that drop, that is something of the past, bruv. Prices will only keep increasing until something breaks. And then we'll fix that. And then something will happen again. We'll be able to hang on for a bit. Prices will increase again, and then something will break. That's my philosophy on that. Actually, sold my Series X a few weeks ago to fund a Nintendo Switch 2 purchase. To someone who was echoing that for him gaming being more affordable on Xbox was the primary reason to buy it. Hey, and I don't blame that guy, dude. I genuinely don't blame that guy. I think that guy made a conscious decision of saying fuck you to the high prices. Cannot be mad about that. Cannot be mad about that. I mean, I just gave in to the nostalgic feeling. Because let's say anything outside of Nintendo and Pokemon. If any company or instance ever would come to me, or well, not necessarily come to me, but would promote to me, one of their past customers, that they are now increasing their prices drastically because they, whatever reason, and I would just quit. I would seriously just quit. I wouldn't buy it. It's just that I'm too weak when it comes to this series. Maybe one day I'll be strong enough, but for now I'm still weak. I'm losing. Yeah, no, well, L, that's no. I think. I mean, although it sounds very good what you're saying, it is not realistic. It's just not. There is not enough of everything to keep everybody at all times happy. That doesn't happen. That is not reality. You cannot have winning without losers. You cannot have losers without winners. You cannot have light without darkness. You cannot have left without right. It's sad, but it's true, bruv. It's sad, but it's truth. It's the truth, man. And the faster you acknowledge this, the better your life will be. You know, sometimes we have to make tough decisions, man. And yeah, well, the faster we can acknowledge the fact that life is unfair, and that although sometimes we can do something about it, we should try to do it. I'm not saying we shouldn't. I'm just saying sometimes you cannot do anything about it. It is what it is. How have we ended up in this conversation? Yeah, good one, Scott. I have no idea. Good luck on living Pokemon decks. Hey, thank you very much, Benny. I saw you there, but I was still rambling, so I didn't want it to stop rambling. But welcome in, bro. Good to see you. Anyway, guys, so far so good. We got 3 shinies, and it could have been a lot more. It's just that honestly, and I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, I am just very unlucky right now. This is really bad. Usually when I started up this game the first time, when I got my Switch, I was getting shinies left and right, man. It was ridiculous. But I was getting shinies that I already had, like Magikarp, so I didn't really care too much about it. Just kind of closed off my game and just restarted it again some other time. But I don't know, man. Right now that I am trying, it's a bit tough. Just a tiny bit. I feel like we just need one more because we need also Floatzel, which is the evolution stage of Buizel. And then once that's done, we can actually move on to a little bit of a more fun hunt, honestly. Right now, I have a water type sandwich that gives me a sparkling power level 3. I have the shiny charm. So effectively, all I should do is just swim around and keep my fingers crossed. I'm surprised that I haven't seen a shiny Psyduck so far. Or maybe a shiny Azurill, which is also a Pokemon that I don't have yet. I mean, it's shiny form, but perhaps I should be really swimming back and forth, like from one side of the lake to the other one. Oh, there it is. Finally, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Shiny whistle. Woo! All right, we got the entire family, guys. Good. Awesome. Awesome. Now I'm done with this. Now I'm done. I'm done. I am done, ladies and gentlemen. I got it. All right, that's a +2, man. That is a +2. All right, so now I have a question. We have 20 minutes left of a water type sandwich. What do we do? What should we do? Is there like another water type Pokemon anytime, anywhere? Not really. I think... Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Alomomola is a water type Pokemon, but do I... Oh, wait, hold on. You managed to scramble back out of the... What? Wait, because I tried to put up... I didn't know that was a thing. So if you try to open a picnic when you are swimming on top of Koraidon, it brings you back to the shore? Is that new? Is that new? I don't know. Anyway, that's a good point, Scott. Thank you. We're gonna try that, but first... Alomomola, it's with an A, right? Oh, there it is. Okay. Do I have a shiny? I don't. Okay, that's nice. So we should definitely spend the rest of the time at the beach. Somewhere over here. So let's go ahead and fly to the North Province, Area 3, the Lighthouse. Yeah, well, that's true. Good point. Good point. Good point. Good point. All right, so we got some Hoppips here, more Floatzels and Weasels. Did I save my game yet? Because I don't want to try that again. All right, awesome. So guys, do you remember this place? If you have the Nintendo Switch one and you're running around here like this shit is unplayable. This area is generally unplayable. Wait, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Look at the look. Wow, look at the rocks. They move up and back, up and down. Wait, are you guys seeing this, or is that just on OBS? What the fuck is that? Wait, the mountains are liquid? Oh, the mountains, I mean the rocks. They're what? That is the weirdest thing ever. Well, the walls haven't changed. Well, they are changing. They're morphing. Did you see that? That was weird. Anyway, my point is, the game right now is not running at 1 FPS, and that alone is a huge improvement. That's crazy. Look at this. Somebody look at this. Come look at this. It's great. It's awesome. You know, shiny hunting has never been fun. I mean, as fun right now as this is, because look at the crazy amount of Alomomola. And there is still like a cloister down there, and like I think it's Skrelp down here as well. Yeah, that's a Skrelp. Is that Skrelp? Yeah. Alomomola over there, Skrelp. We've got some Vivillon, some Kilowattles. Man, there's so... Look at this. Yo. A lot of those. Anyway, the problem is, you know, running away and coming back is a bit problematic. So we need to reset it with a picnic. It's the camera FOV. What does that stand for? Yeah. The loadings, yeah, the loading time is super fast too. It's like 2 times. Yeah. It's approximately like 2 times faster than it was before. I think somebody clocked that on YouTube somewhere. I think that I saw a video of that not too long ago. And it was like, yeah, about like maybe a 48% increase or faster loading time. So it was kind of quite good. Quite good. Right, so we're doing this now. Oh, field of view. Right, got it. I did make a mistake of trying to shiny hunt at that place before. Yeah, I know, man. We all did. I think most of us did. And we paid the price because, oh my god, that shit was unplayable. It was unbelievable bad. Like super bad. Anyway, hold on. I need to Perhaps turn the light on sometime soon, but okay. How much time do we have left? 16 minutes. All right, Alomomola is, I think, quite noticeable when it is shiny, right? I don't remember exactly what color it is, but I do know that we will definitely not miss it. You managed to get a shiny Floatzel from there. Yeah, well, at least the game was like kind enough to you to at least gift you something. To me, it wasn't. To me, it was like, you will suffer. And I did suffer a lot. Oh my god. Wait, is that a... That is... Bro! Yeah! Okay, now we got 3 now. Hey, Taylor. Welcome in. Shiny, yeah, right as you walked in, man. Thank you so much for the shiny luck. It's that new Switch luck. Yeah, 100%, man. Oh my god. It's not even part of a mass outbreak, imagine. Now, you know what would be fun? If we actually get the Alomomola as well. I think that that would be nice. I think that instead of me doing the picnic reset, I'm just gonna look at how many there are, dude. That's ridiculous. And by the way, you know what happens when you try flying? What's this? It's buttery smooth. Wait, what is there? A snowstorm there? What the hell? Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna land here. And one of the things that I think drastically changed for any shiny hunter playing this game is the fact that, guys, before we only had to pay attention to the Pokemons we were hunting. Right now we need to pay attention to everything, man, because there's so many things happening and spawning at the same time. It's incredible. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this instead. Just gonna fly away. Yep. Look how far I have to fly away before everything despawns. It's crazy. Do we have like a... Wait, what? Oh, I thought I saw a shiny, but it's just my eyes playing a trick on me. Anyway. What else we got? Meow. Yeah, and then just go back like that. You know, the fact that this is possible now is incredible. Before, no. The game wouldn't spawn Pokemon fast enough for me to do this. Now I can just generally do this. That's cool. Have you got shiny Palafin? Yes, it was the pain of my existence, bro, but I do have both of them. Venison and Paladin. I think that I streamed that as well. And, is that a shiny? Isn't that shiny love? Oh, let's go. Woo, we got another one. Holy shit. Yeah, man, this is it, man. This is it. Hey, shiny hunting in this game with the Switch 2 is incredible. It's pretty cool. It's crazy, actually. We're getting so many shinies. Oh, I thought I saw another one, but this is what I'm saying, eh? You have to pay attention to everything. You cannot just, you know, have like tunnel vision on the Pokemon you're trying to hunt. You have to look everywhere, because you may be losing a shiny or two. Oh yeah, maybe that's a good point. Maybe I want to go to Area 0 to go and shiny hunt down there. I think that would be a great idea too. I think that was an area as well that was kind of laggy, actually. So yeah, not bad at all. All right, cool. Okay. Well, no. Well, here's what happened, because I also had a lot of questions about that when I bought the Switch too. So if you have the Switch 1, and when I bought the Switch 1, I had the digital copy of Pokémon Scarlet and Violet. I was brand new to, you know, to the new era of Nintendo games. I bought the digital version, okay? So when I bought the Nintendo Switch 2, I transfer all my data to the Switch 2, obviously, because I'm gonna be playing on the Switch 2. So once I did that, it downloaded basically all the games and save data that I had on my Switch 1 on my Switch 2. And yeah, the rest is history. I just booted up the game on the Switch 2, and I just could continue playing my games as like nothing happened before, you know. So I didn't really had to do anything. Obviously, the game or the console asked me, hey, there is an update available for this game. Would you like to download it? I obviously said yes, because that was the upgrade to allow this game to run in 60 FPS and all the other shenanigans. So that's what happened. I'm not saying the Switch 1 is bad, by the way, because I do love my Switch 1 too. It's just that, you know, if you want to really enjoy these games on a higher level, then you have to play it on the Switch 2. And Nintendo knows that. And Nintendo knows that. And Nintendo knows that. And that is not a... I was saying that's not a bad thing, but it is what it is. Anyway, so if you're you have money to spend, or your parents are looking for a gift to give you, who knows? Maybe you can get one of these. Benny is saving his money. Yeah, good choice, man. Very good choice, sir. I will never say that's a bad thing. That's a great thing. Save your money for when it's important. Yeah, well, if that was the case, if you had to buy the game again, I would probably return the Nintendo Switch 2 immediately to the store and say, hey, man, we made a mistake. I need my money back. Yeah, immediately. No questions asked. I mean, I may be a bit crazy, but not that crazy. I mean, not necessarily crazy, but dumb. What? There are certain Switch games with free upgrades. Yes, that's also very, very true. Now, I don't have a list, so I'm not the right person to ask which games those are, because I honestly have no answer to that question. I don't know. But are you gonna get a GameCube Nintendo Online expansion? I don't think so. And the reason being for why I don't think I will is because there isn't really much there that I missed. So yeah, there's a lot of games that from the Pokemon Company that I didn't play though. So unless I decide, hey man, I just really want to experience something that was released in the past that I never got to play, then perhaps. But then maybe. But for now, I already have enough, you know, kind of costs made with the Nintendo Switch 2, so I'm okay for now. Oh. Ho ho ho. All right, guys. It's almost 10 too. Shit. Oh my god, it's almost 10. Wait, when did I start? Wait, whoa. When did I start streaming? How long has it been? Wait. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't see that. Wait, how long has it been? It's been an hour and almost... Oh my god. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. I have to actually leave. I didn't think that we were... I was going to stream for like 1 hour, but now I need to be somewhere else. Shit. Well, anyway. I am going to... let's see. Let me quickly respond to all of you. Are you gonna get the... Yeah, well, I already answered that. So just Scarlet and Violet, can you play with the previous Pro controller on the Switch 2? According to Scott, yes, we can. Pokemon Colosseum was what? Was what? Pokemon Colosseum was insane when it came out on the GameCube. See, that's one of the titles that I never got to play, so I can't really say that you are totally right, because I have no idea. I never really played that game, so... But maybe I should, because I think that there was like... I was watching things that you didn't know about Pokemon games. I think the video was titled like that on YouTube. And it turned out that you could like find shiny costumes from trainers. The same way you could find shiny Pokemon. It was kind of insane. I kind of weird. That was kind of cool. Something to hunt on that game too. Anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for participating in today's live stream. We got more than I bargained for, actually. We got, let's see, we got 2 shiny Magikarps, and we got 2 shiny Buizels. One was Jolly Nature, the other Naughty Nature. We've got a 3rd Buizel, which was not part of the mass outbreak, a Hardy Nature, and yeah, overall, just really cool. I guess I am going to do a little quick evolution here, and I will send you guys off until the next live stream, which most likely will take place tomorrow. Good, huh? Very good. Now I'm gonna remove my face from the screen like that, and I'm gonna go here, and yeah, no, wait, not rare candies. I am gonna give you this, and well, it's still not evolving. 2 of these. Here we go, guys. Thank you so much. I'm sending you off with Buizel's shiny variant evolution into Floatzel. Let's go. Bye-bye.